think last Wednesday or Thursday, it make the 12th year since LeBron James made the decision to run the NBA. To go run down to Miami and play with Dwayne Wade and the Chris Bosh. We still haven't recovered from that, all NBA fans. We still looking for the competitive drive, the competitive spirit of all these players. We still looking for that. Kevin Durant is looking for another home away from Brooklyn. We have yet to figure out when do the NBA get back to the balance of power, when these superstar players want to play. As we speak, Lakers, LeBron still looking to get Kyrie Irving to add with him and AD. What was the dynamics of this? Let's take a look at it all. A lot of things transpired. Let's go back to the decision. I remember like yesterday. I remember watching NBA Finals, Kobe Bryant win his second championship. I remember the chatter. Oh, Kobe won this. LeBron gonna try to go look for go to Miami. He gonna look for a place to stack the deck. I remember that people throwing out Miami, but they was looking like LeBron's looking to go win a championship now, and LeBron thought he gonna go to Miami. We already knew he was gonna go to Miami. Let's take a look how it shook up the NBA world. So, Dwayne Wade was the third leading scorer and the fourth leading scorer in the league that year. I believe it was Kevin Durant, the scoring champion. LeBron James finished second. Kobe was third. Dwayne Wade was fourth. Chris Bosh was 24 points and 11 rebounds. LeBron was 29.7 himself. So the thing is this. Chicago was on the table for him. New York Knicks was on the table for him. Staying in Cleveland, bringing Chris Bosh to Cleveland. Going to get Carlos Boozer, who was 2010 with Dan Williams. That was on the table for him to go back to Utah because he played in Utah before. Should have kept him. But I think that's a deal it's a crazy deal how Carlos Boozer got out of Cleveland to go to Utah. But that's another story for another day. So that's what happened. So let's get back to the story. So never in the history that I would thought that would be possible. Three max contract players on the same team. Matter of fact, it would never been possible because they didn't have three max spots in Jordan area, or they didn't have three max spots. You had to homegrown them. They had to become top 75 players just playing together. They couldn't just be top 7. They had to get drafted or via trade. Not let's go join together with a super team and let's weaken our team. Chris Bosh's team was a playoff team. LeBron team was no one seed in the Eastern Conference. We had the best record. Miami was the 5th seed. So those three playoff teams. So by LeBron leaving, Chris Bosh leaving, both of those teams are eliminated from the playoffs. So that's competition is gone. Competition is gone. Them teams are gutter. Lottery teams. And then you got Kevin Durant follows him on the 4th of July in 2017 and makes a decision. I want to go to Golden State. And now, LeBron James made a super team going back to Cleveland, going back with Kyrie and Kevin Love. KD make a super team going back with James Harden and Kyrie. So, the moral of the story is this. LeBron James started this shit because he wanted to get the monkey off his back because he could not win a championship. Just being an all-time great with another all-time great player on his team, he had to go grab two of them. That's the problem. Nobody has a problem with LeBron James. Their only problem is he had to add a third max player. How can we criticize KD when LeBron James gave him the blueprint? We just mad at KD made better team decisions. He's a better GM than LeBron. He went to Golden State with a great team. Now he had James Harden and whatever. But they say, well, LeBron won everywhere. Yeah, LeBron won everywhere. LeBron is a better overall player than Kevin Durant, in my opinion. Kevin Durant is a great scorer. I seen Kevin Durant get shut down by Tony Allen. I seen Kevin Durant get shut down in his early stages by Metal World Peace. I seen him get shut down by Trevor Reason when they should have lost to it could have lost to the Rockets in 7 games. He was pathetic for 3 games, a 3-game stretch in that series. I'm like, what is going on? He's getting punked. I was literally yelling at TV. So you can punk him on the offensive end because that's what he do. He's a great scorer. You just seen what Brooklyn just did, Boston did to him. He got punked against Boston. So he's a superstar offensive. So once he's not scoring offensively, he's really not a great, incredible passer. He can pass the ball successfully well, but he's not a defensive stopper. You see, the only game they could have won, he let Jason Tatum get laid. He was just standing there, directing traffic. Right, Jason go right to this lane, lay the ball up, game over. That was the only chance they had to win. Kyrie shined that game. So if LeBron don't make that move in 2010, Kevin Durant surely don't make that move in 2017. The whole dynamic of the league would have been different. It would have been how we grew up loving and watching. Just think about that as I close, and that I want y'all to like, subscribe, and share everything. And I don't have none of, I think LeBron James was the weakest move ever. I think it was weaker than Kevin Durant because he started a president and Kevin Durant just followed. He's been following ever since because that's what our 2 biggest superstars in today's league do. So we can't criticize Kevin Durant all the time. Kevin Durant, do you want to compete at all? No, do LeBron James want to compete at all? That's what Charles Barkley said. We know Charles Barkley criticizing Kevin Durant right now, but he damn shows on LeBron James. Go back and look at tapes when Charles Barkley criticized LeBron James. Like, damn, do this man want to compete? They don't want to compete because why would they want to compete? They billionaires. They billionaires. They making like, let's win these championships. Let's be in the media all the time and let's get this money. Who get the history? 20 years in the history gonna say we won, we champions. But when somebody else come along and do it the right way, this how we're gonna have Jordan and Kobe over their head because Kobe and Jordan did it the right way. It don't matter how we say what's the right way, what's not the right way. The right way is get your own team, build your own team, win the championship. Don't go ask for a lot of help. Don't ask for a lot of help. Go out there and win it with another star player. Don't have 2 or 3. Now, granted, like Jordan did have Dennis Rodman on his team, the second 3P, but he didn't. Horace Grant was a nice piece. Jordan did have the best roster, I believe, in the league at the time he was winning the championship. Tony Kukoc with Scotty, with Dennis, with Ron Harper. Yeah, it's a pretty goddamn team. I'm not going to lie, but it wasn't superstar talent. Scottie Pippen wasn't a superstar talent. He was a superstar defensive player with a good skill like an Andrew Wiggins or Andrew Wiggins type of scoring ability. Scottie Pippen was Andrew Wiggins on steroids. That's what Scottie was. He wasn't LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony type talent that Jordan was playing with. And even if he did, Scottie was drafted to that team and developed him. It's a big difference, brother. But anyway, I thought y'all liked this video. I don't know.